mask off the outside of the tire rim and the tire. You don't have to do this, but I've taken this paper right here and I've taken, I don't know, 6 inches, and I'll tape a little bit here, and then I'll flip the tire over and put a little tape right here. If you make a miss, there's no problem. Okay, but remember that in painting, when you go to paint, it's 90% preparation, which means if you do the taping right and it comes off right, there'll be less time to clean up fuck-ups and problems. Okay? I've masked off the valve stem. You don't have to, but I do. I put a little piece of tape over this so I won't get any tape in the gear spot. The same thing with the other side. Well, I had it there and the damn thing fell off. Just put paper in here, or whatever you want. Make sure that you can get at this edge right here, all the way around. Come on! Last time I worked with non-union paper. Cheap ass Actors Association. Okay, make sure you can get this all around here. And then you can start your white painting, and you can do 3 coats on one side, 3 coats on the other if you want. Make sure when you paint that you lift the tire up like this. Lift the wheel up like this. If I get it to stand up. You want to get in these edges right here, or in these edges. The same thing down in here and here. Same thing what we want to do is flip the tire upside down. I mean, flip it towards me like this. And make sure you get in here and in here. These places often get missed because the spray is going straight down. You want to get the whole thing, and then we'll clear the hell out of it. We'll do the same way. Now this right here, this is where too much paint was applied. You see the cracking? This is where the paint was put on so wet. The silver was put on so wet, it actually it actually went into the lower paint color and fought with it. And when it fights with it, that's what it does. It looks a lot worse than that though until it dries. But it cracks and everything else. If you get to a point where you see that, just stop and let it sit overnight, and hopefully it'll go down to where you can sand a little bit and then redo it. But I put on a first coat really light. I also want to get a barrier coat. So that's what I'm going to do. If the wind dies down, we'll get the last coat on this. But the wind has got to die down a little bit more.